What is going on with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy MaxFlames. We're back again with another video today. In today's video, I will be doing the second installment of Monster Melodies on this channel. So if you don't know what the Monster Melody series is, it's pretty much when I make a melody in the type of a certain artist, and pretty much I go over all of the sound selection that I use, the patterns that I make, and the different techniques and effects that I put on the melody to make it sound the way it does. So if you couldn't tell by the title, I will be making a guitar melody based around NBA YoungBoy's newest album, AI YoungBoy 2. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to YoungBoy that much, but this was the first album that I listened to front to back, and I did enjoy it. So yeah, before we get into it, if you haven't already, follow my Instagram and Twitter at MaxFlames_. And also, if you do enjoy these kind of videos, please do not hesitate to like and subscribe down below. It helps out the channel a lot. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off, I have the BPM set to 151. The first instrument I'm starting with is this Evolution Modern Nylon guitar. It's from the Evolution series made by Orange Tree Samples. So for any of you guys who have contact, I definitely suggest you guys get this guitar. So yeah, I'm going to make a bass melody with this guitar, and then pretty much I'm going to layer the patterns. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I have this bass pattern here. So here's what it sounds like. So yeah, pretty much with this bass pattern, I'm going to build up the melody with this. So I kind of want to give it like a realistic kind of guitar sound, I guess. So in order to do that, I'm going to kind of like offset the notes, like so. Alright, so I kind of layered a couple more notes to it. I want to add more notes, but I kind of want to play this for you guys so you know what I'm talking about by offsetting the notes. So it kind of gives it that kind of plucking effect, I would say, for the guitar. So yeah, now I'm going to layer a couple more notes around it to kind of make it more full, and then we'll go on to the next instrument. Alright, so now that I have this, what I'm going to do first is press Control B to duplicate it over to the next 4 bars. So in order to give it that realistic kind of humanization feel, I'm going to press Alt R to randomize the velocities. So that looks good. And then also you can go down here and just kind of mess with the velocities like this. One more thing to humanize it, I'm going to press Alt S. So this is what the melody sounds like now. So I'm going to, one more thing, I'm going to transpose it up 2 notes. Alright, so I like how that sounds. So now we're going to move on to the next instrument, which is a piano. So pretty much I'm going to follow these notes from the ghost notes of the guitar melody. Alright, so now that I have the chords for the piano figured out, I'm going to layer a top melody over it. So freestyle some and we'll see where it takes us. So yeah, let's get it. So right now I'm just fixing the notes so that they're kind of more on grid. Not like exactly on grid, just kind of closer to the line so that it doesn't sound too like offbeat. So for this second part, I don't want the same top melody to be playing, so for kind of to make it less repetitive, I'm gonna move notes around just a little bit. Alright, so I think I like that. I'm going to pitch it up one more. I'm also going to pitch up the guitar sample one more. Alright, so I like how that sounds. So the next instrument that I have is a bass. So real simple, I'm just going to have the bass follow the root notes of the melody, so to kind of give it more low end frequency. So yeah. I think I'm gonna change the bass. Alright, and the last instrument that I have is this guitar lick. Sounds like that. You obviously heard it in NBA YoungBoy Melodies. I got it from this NBA YoungBoy drum kit. I'll link it in the description so you guys can get this drum kit if you want. So I think I found the pitch of this guitar lick, so I don't want it to be too repetitive in the beat, so I'm just going to have it play once in this 8-bar section. So now I'm going to lick them all to the mixer. On this contact guitar, I'm going to put a guitar rig over it. So in guitar rig, I put this country get clean preset on it, and then I'm going to just EQ it a little bit, take out some lows. So on this piano, I'm going to put a tall reverb on it. Go to this preset, go to this arrow right here and go to big wet plate. Finally, now with arranging it, I'm going to lay them all out by pressing the plus button. So I have them laid all out, and then I'm going to duplicate them over. So in the first part, I only want the guitar and the bass playing, and this guitar lick. Actually, I don't want the guitar lick playing. And then for the second section, I want the piano to come back in. So now for the third section, I took out the bass and I took out the guitar lick. And then on this piano, I'm going to go to make unique, and I'm going to take out the top melody. then finally, for this last section, I brought back in the piano with the top melody, and then I also brought in the bass. So now I like that. What I'm going to do now is export it out. I'm going to export the master. So I went down here to record, this red button right here. Up here, this should be on song already. And then I'm going to go to this little arrow in the top left corner of the mixer, go to disk recording, and then render to WAV file. So what this is doing is pretty much making a WAV file of the melody. So now that I have this, I'm going to pull it into Edison, and then I'm going to pitch it down. So the reason why I do this instead of actually pitching it down in the actual piano roll, it sounds more like an actual sample if you pitch it down in the actual WAV file. So So yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys were able to take away something from this. If you did enjoy this video, please do not hesitate to like and subscribe down below. It helps me out and it helps out the channel a lot. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions that you want me to do for the next Monster Melodies, please leave them in the comments down below. I'm gonna play this sample out, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.